Sydney Ross, and my topic is should people be punished before actually committing a crime? So, one of the ways that I'm going to go through this is just like the pros and cons and why like we can use internet history to convict people before they actually commit a crime. This is way easier than we think because the CIA is already collecting and storing our data in bulk by using data brokers, says David Smith from The Guardian. So basically what this means is that our data is already being collected and searched through. Like everybody in this room is being looked at. So if they find something weird or suspicious, they put it in another level of just tracking you. So why not use that information to convict people or get them help? I'm sure we've all like seen videos like of people catching like pedophiles and stuff like that. And when they go into their computer or something, there's like 2 terabytes of child pornography. And the CIA already knows about all of that, so why not just convict them? Because according to the Office of Justice, pedophilia is a crime with no found cure. So if somebody has that on their computer, they can be sent to a place that is secluded and away from people that they could potentially victimize. Also another thing is gore. So people who consume like copious amounts of gore, it can affect your mental health. And there's a big increase in gore right now coming from IS, which is the Islamic State, Ukraine, Hamas, Gaza, all the terrorist groups that come out of there. They are uploading their torture videos to places that we can see because gore is available through the First Amendment. So we can all look at gore if you want to, and this affects our lives because there was a shooting in Highland Park in 2022, Illinois, that was carried out by a suspect whose digital history was full of nihilistic and gore-focused online communities by Claire Myers. She said that. So basically what this means is that if, say, somebody intervened in his life and saw his gore like obsession, we could have put him in some type of therapy to get him help, which would have saved countless lives that were lost that day. Some of the cons are humans can change in the heat of the moment, especially when they're doing things that are like extremely violent and personal, like stabbing or killing somebody else. They can kind of change before they actually kill somebody. So should they be convicted before they actually get the choice to do the action? And it's hard to prove intent without actions. Me personally, when I was searching up all the pedophile stuff, like there was a lot of censorship there, and it made me feel like I was gonna go on a list. And I don't think I should be convicted just because I was looking up that type of stuff. And also, humans, we naturally want to learn everything that we can, especially when it's more like taboo topics. So should we be censored because out of fear that we might commit a crime? And if you are consuming negative things, not child pornography, that's like too far, but like gore or something, is it okay to consume gore if you're not going to hurt anybody or reenact what you see? Also, intervention instead of conviction could be more helpful because I mean, if you're looking up how to like silence your gun from the like in a small house, like you shouldn't go to jail for that, but you should be like, somebody should come and talk to you about what you're doing and see if like you're planning to do what they think you're gonna do. Also, the way I'm imagining this being like combed through, because we all have so much data and we all like look up so many things a day, it would be with algorithms that would look through our internet history and stuff. And because of how law enforcement officials have historically focused their attention on such neighborhoods like the Black and brown community, algorithms that predict crime will continue that trend, says KP from the United Nations Human Rights. So basically what that means is like you have 2 people, one person's looking at child porn and they're Black and they're gonna get more time because they're Black, and then the algorithm is going to continue to perpetuate those stereotypes, and that isn't right. So it just raises a lot of questions about ethics and if we should be able to censor that, especially under the First Amendment. So overall, people getting convicted before they actually commit a crime sounds good when it's crimes that are always going to be repeated, like pedophilia, but when it comes to crimes like consuming gore or looking at how to murder people, you might not go through with that, and it just has a lot of, it's a diverse question, so that's my speech. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions?
Well, to start off, your speech, it's definitely the most creative topic I've heard.
Thank you.
I couldn't even thought to even think of anything like that. Well, my question really lies with, okay, so you say the federal government, they have all of our data and all these things. So in your personal opinion, like how you said pedophilia versus like looking up how to kill someone, do you think that there are situations where, okay, we need to go get this guy because of what he's looking at on his computer?
I think every time it's pedophilia, people should be convicted, because even being in possession of child pornography is a crime. And the fact that the CIA just like kind of sits there and builds it up until you like victimize somebody and like molest them or whatever, I think that's really wrong, especially when they know. But the CIA doesn't have jurisdiction to arrest people, so that could be something that we change, or just separating them from society and away from people who they can hurt. I think that's one way. But for when it comes to like murder and stuff, I don't know. I just feel like the intervention part is the most important part rather than conviction.
Do you think that there could ever be a situation that the that the government could use the data to like extort people, maybe like important people with the data, and therefore make the people mad? You know, they feel like they don't have really their own personal lives with all the data that they have.
Like, what do you mean? Like if Trump was looking at like child pornography and they released that, or like?
More of like, let's say a guy owns a company and the government, for whatever reason, wants to take his oil or take his electronics company. They could say, okay, we have all this personal stuff from your computer that's not necessarily a crime, but definitely personal. So give us your company to the government or whatever, or we're gonna leak your personal data.
Yeah, that's definitely something that they would do, but I feel like they already do that and we just kind of don't really know about it. But I would say this would be more for preventing crime than used for extortion, because they probably already do extortion that we just don't know about.
Any other questions, comments? Fabulous, thank you.
Yes.